Morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for a message from the universe about going for our big dream. And what I mean by going for your big dream is living your most authentic life, doing the things that you want to do, like finally doing those things that mean something to you, living the life you know you were meant to live. Um, and it's not saying that the life you have right now is bad because it's not, right? It's like you've made it. You've done this stuff. You've gotten here. And maybe there's something missing. And it's that missing piece, right? What is that? That's something that fulfills you, right? And could be that, the kids are gone and now what do you do with your time? Or you're, the job you've had is like, I kind of want something new. What is that new, right? Or you've retired and what do you do with your time? Well, what now? It's that what now question, right? And finding out what now is and really leaning into it and doing something that means something to you, right? Having the opportunity to wake up with I get to do this today. Oh, kind of thing, right? Being excited about waking up, not looking at the alarm clock going, do I have to get up? Right? That kind of fun thing, right? So that's kind of what going for your big dream means is like just what lights you up. And so we're listening for a message for our journey along this path about finding our big dream, making it happen, like getting it to really come to fruition, right? And so we are using Alana Fairchild Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as that conduit for the message to come through. So I would like to do a quick little meditation, just a connection, get you into your body, into you right this moment, and just connecting with who you are, your divine spark, and the energies that surround you. So let's do that. Take a deep breath, feet on the floor, getting comfortable in your chair, and just notice. Notice where your body feels good. Notice where there is no pain. Like actually focus on the areas that feel good and thank those areas. Thank you, areas, for being strong, for taking me through the days, for doing your job without complaint, for providing a comfortable space. And then notice those areas that, you know, require your attention. Those areas of tension, those areas of pain, possible injury, and realize that that pain, that tension, it's protecting you. It's protecting you from further injury. That tension is keeping you on guard about something. And these things can be the injuries, the protectiveness could be all about mental, emotional, spiritual, as well as physical things. Your body is holding this space to protect you. And then I want you to realize that, especially for those chronic pains, those pains that have been there for a very long time, that is a protection that was put in place from a very long time ago, that your body has been holding on to and just can't think about letting it go. It's like, nope, that's not possible. This is not okay. It's going to come around the corner sometime soon. Something's going to happen, and it never does. And I want you to realize that and let your body know that it's okay. You've learned the lesson. You've got the skills. You have the tools. You know how to protect yourself against whatever it was, and you don't need to be clear on what it was. It can be just a forgotten memory, but the body remembers. Let it know that that situation from years gone by is not here today. It's not here right this moment. This moment, you're sitting in a chair, you're watching this video. There is no threat. There is no voice. There's nothing but you sitting in your chair. And you can release that protection just a little, just enough to relax a little bit. Thank you, protection, for being there. For when there is that person around, for when there is that voice around, for when there is that experience happening, but it's not happening now. And it hasn't happened in a while. So we can relax. We can loosen that knot. And as your body is contemplating this, as you are contemplating this idea that you're safe, that you can release that protective stance, I want you to go into your heart center. And I want you to go behind the boundaries of all the protection that's around your heart. Go behind the scenes and find that divine spark that lays within your heart. Notice it. And as you notice it, you see that it starts to glow brighter. It's never gone out. May have been hidden. It may have been tucked away, may have been shuttered up so that the light doesn't shine through, but it's still there. It's still shining. It's still your gift to this world. And as you give it attention, every moment of attention that you give it, it shines brighter. It seeps through the cracks and the crannies of the boundaries that surround it to be shown outside into this world where it belongs, where you belong. And as that divine spark is shining and whittling down those boundaries, as it grows stronger, it no longer needs them, so they can come down gently, safely. As that's happening, as that light is shining forth, I want you to imagine the soles of your feet. I want you to imagine them opening up and reaching out into the earth, down into the center, into the core of the earth, and inviting in that core creative power. the bubbling of ideas, all the possibilities. And I want you to invite that in. Invite that energy in, up through your feet, into your ankles, up into your legs, into your knees, up your thighs, into your torso, into your hips, filling your body with this creative, life-bringing force. And it finds those areas that need healing, and it helps to burn away all the things that aren't working and help create the knitting to heal those wounds, mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical. Bringing your body back into 100% perfection. Slowly but surely. And as that energy rises through your torso, into your arms and shoulders, up into your neck, it connects with that heart space and that divine spark. It seeps through the cracks to connect with that divine spark, to give it strength, to give it the life force, to give it that earthy, creative energy, so that it knows it can bring its big dream to life. It can bring that gift that was gifted to you into this plane of existence. And as that is connecting and making that divine spark shine even brighter, I want you to open the top of your head and reach out into the universe, into the vastness that is space. And invite in the energy of the all-knowing, of how everything is connected, bringing that into your body, the knowledge, the pathways, the possibilities, the understanding of where your gift fits into this universe. And I want you to bring that energy in, and as it flows behind your eyes, you see your path. It's illuminated with starshine. You can see the twists and turns. You can see the hills and valleys. You can see where obstacles lay. You can see that there are tools laid out before you ever get to that obstacle that will help you through that obstacle. You see the people along the path that are there to assist you, to befriend you, to walk alongside you, to support this dream because it's part of their big dream. It's part of their gift. And then when that's togetherness is done, they move on to their journey and you move on to yours. With gratitude, with love, with friendship, with compassion. And as that energy flows down in between your ears, you start to hear the conversations, the knowledge, the invitations. The moving forward, the call of your big dream, the call of your gift to this world. And everything else, all the negative, all the things that try to pull you down, become white noise. And as that energy flows down into your throat, it seeps behind the boundaries that have kept your voice small and tiny and unspoken. and you are able to speak clearly, concisely, with compassion and conviction about your big dream, about your gift to this world. And as that energy flows down into your chest, down your arms, filling your torso, down into your legs, your knees, your ankles, your feet, filling and coexisting with that creative force of the earth, melding together. And it also, too, connects to your divine spark, sending it remembrance of what it is, that gift that the universe gave to you to give to this world. And it can show up in many forms, in many avenues. And it all leads to the gift in all its possibilities. And as these three energies coexist, commingle, and connect, that divine spark within starts to shine even brighter, flowing out from behind the boundaries, as is safe, and filling your body with the light from its own, creating the motivation, the excitement, the joy of your big dream and the desire to move forward. And the choice is yours to step forward or to stay back. These energies have you. They are your foundation. They are your support. They are your cheerleaders as you move forward along your path. The choice is yours. Oh, our card for today. What do you feel? What do you feel? Look. Oh, there are many opinions around you. Some are helpful, but others are distracting you from your truth. Although it can be helpful to hear the thoughts of others, when it all comes down to it, you will have to come to your own decision. Do you know how unique you are? How your path is your path to be chosen, lived, and created only by you? Someone else cannot become the source of your decision-making power without negative repercussions for both of you in the long run. This oracle comes to you because you have become swept up in thinking things through. You have been thinking about which way to go with a matter of importance, and you have got a bit stuck in the logic of the decision-making process. Sometimes we have to accept that any path is a path forward. And if it is not the best path, we can change our approach later on if needed. If we are slightly off base with a decision, life will often shift and move to guide us back on track. We don't have to be perfect. In fact, there is rarely ever a perfect choice to be made. Just some choices that feel more heart honoring than others. Sometimes we can only really know in hindsight if we made the best choice possible in that moment. At the time of decision making, we only really have our internal wisdom to rely upon, and that is all we need. The oracle of what do you feel is telling you there is no need to punish or traumatize yourself with possible choices. Just making a choice will set things in motion. The best way to catalyze the situation you are in and bring about healing change, stimulate your creative juices, and find a more inspired, energized, and enjoyable approach to your life is to just make a choice based on what you feel right now, not based on anyone else's feelings, just yours. So ask yourself, what do I feel right now? And go from there. If you cannot relate to the need to make a choice between two or more clear alternatives, then the oracle brings you this message. You are at a crossroads in your journey, and the choices you make at this time, even simply choosing to do things a little differently without much drama associated with the decision, are powerful triggers for some great magic to enter your life. Take a different approach to something. Be open to that which makes you uncomfortable, but could be exciting and interesting. Even small adventures will yield big rewards right now. It matters less that you do the most wonderful thing ever, too much pressure, and more that you simply take an action from your heart. Open up to the creative magic of life and don't worry about how it's all going to work out. The bigger creative flow of life is sorting out all the details, and you are not immune to that plan. In fact, you are a natural part of it. So just spend some time with your own feelings and know that all is going to work out perfectly. What do you feel? Hmm. What do you feel? Let's do the healing process. So close your eyes. Take some breaths. And here it is. Close your eyes and relax. Rest your open palms facing upward on your legs. Imagine that you have a ball of light in each hand. If you find it hard to visualize or feel, you may prefer to draw this process in your journal instead. Focus on one ball of light first. What color or colors does it feel like? What feelings, words, symbols, or quality does it have? How heavy or light is it? How substantial? What do you feel about it? Do you like it? Turn your attention to the second ball of light. What color or colors does it feel like? What feelings, words, symbols, or qualities does it have? How heavy or light is it? How substantial? What do you feel about it? Do you like it? When you are ready, choose one. There is no wrong or right choice, just whatever captures your attention, energy, or heart most at this moment. The other may be there waiting for you later on if it needs be, or it might be easily released if that most serves your life path and creative journey. You may like to take that chosen ball of light and imagine sending it out into the universe with love. If you have drawn it, you might like to add words, feelings, or colors. When you have finished, simply say, "My choices flow easily from my heart and I tread my path with certainty and grace, always within the merciful protection of unconditional love. So be it. When you are ready, open your eyes, and you have completed your healing process. What do you feel? That intuition, that knowledge leads you to the right path. I did a thing with one of my clients once. She had a decision that she needed to make. And we kind of did this healing process, but we did it with little pieces of paper. I mean, even just little sticky notes, right? Where she wrote one on one, she wrote the other on the other, and she mixed them up. We put them on either side of her, and she closed her eyes and was like, which way does the body lean? We did it 3 times because, 2 out of 3, right? Um, After mixing them up, she chose, we mixed them up again, put them down. Where does the body lean? And actually, it was all 3 times it went to the one that she knew she really wanted, but was unwilling to state out of fear, out of it's more than what's acceptable. Like they were both good choices, but one was just okay, and the other one was like, yeah. And she couldn't seem to justify the yeah, right? The one she knew she really wanted, the path she knew she really wanted. She was going to settle for just okay. And her body said, no, no, no. Go for the one you really want. Do the thing you really want. Get the thing you really want. Because that's going to make you feel better, joyous, happier, freer. When you go for the thing you know you really want, don't settle. Don't settle. There's no need to settle. Trust what you feel. Trust your intuition. It won't lead you astray. With that, thank you for being here. Namaste. If you've been enjoying these morning musings, please hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell that will notify you when I go live next, which I do every morning. And trust your intuition. Trust that feeling of like, that's what I really want. I'm going to do that. There may be a little risk to it. There may be a little, but if you know that that's what it is, go for it. And if you need some assistance, if you need some help, if you need some support in your journey, I'm having a big dream wake up call on September 21st, Sunday, the 21st, at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And it's an opportunity to dive into what your big dream is, to reconnecting to it, and to moving forward, to taking that first step to what you really want. being able to feel it and trust it and do those things. So if that is something that you feel like might be a good thing for you, click the link below and sign up. It's free. It's a free hour and a half of your time to connect to you, to your big dream. It's pretty awesome. And to get in touch with how you feel, right? How do you feel? Go out there today and do that little trick of just like, which way? Which one should I do? That one or that one? Or imagine those balls of light in your hands. At lunch, there's two things. Which one feels right? Oh, that one. Or that one. Yeah, that one. You know what it is that you want. Choose it. Allow yourself to choose it because you're worth it. You deserve it. And it's good for you. So, with that, keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this, and I'll see you tomorrow.